You get to know about it before it makes the news, before it happens. So we are the real CNN Celestial News Network, okay? Telling you what's going to happen, based on the movements of the heavens before they happen. So on times like that, I'm fasting, I'm praying more, or something like that. I'm spending more time in meditation because I want to capture this spiritual energy that is being released from the heavens. Now, around the 21st of July, on or about that day, Pluto is going to be, this is Pluto down here that you see in the second house. Pluto, that's the god of the underworld. Matter of fact, he belongs to to Scorpio and represents transformation and stuff. So there's going to be some things happening in the economy in our nation here. Okay, you're going to see some things. Matter of fact, it won't just be our nation, but it's going to be globally some things that will be happening. There is going to be talk about the economy and other things on or about the 21st, right? The 21st. So 20, 21, 22, around those days, you will see news articles about that. This is how I do things, right? And those that have followed my ministry for years, we put it out there and then we tell what is going to happen. We give the exact dates of things many times, and you will see it in the news. And we put up in the news things that did happen, okay? I'm going to go a little bit further here. Around mid-July, say 12th on, there's going to be some things going on with Trump, okay? So those of you that are really concerned about that, you might want to be praying for, because our goal is what is called the evilest star. there is a star that is called Algol. It means the head of the demon. And right around his sun sign, where his birthday comes and stuff, this star is like going across. It's like very, very close, which means that there's going to be some major things going on. And this will probably be in the news regarding him. I don't know. It could be one of the court cases or something, but it is not going to be something like very nice. Okay. And so you want to just be looking out that. And that's going to be happening around the mid of July, say around, say 12, right on through the 16th or 17th. Okay. There's going to be a lot of news and stuff coming up regarding him because of that star, which is the most evilest star out there in the universe, and I don't have time to go into it. It's going to go on until around, let's say, October 3rd, and guess what? It's going to intensify, because when Saturn is going retrograde in this backward motion, there are 28 mansions of the moon. Okay, I'm not sure if I've taught you guys about that in the class because we were dealing with basic astrology, but there are 28 mansions of the moon. And so the moon mansion that is going to go into is going to create even more havoc on the planet, and that's going to be around October 3rd. So I'm giving you dates. I'm giving you when things to happen. I'm telling you so that you can be prepared for what is coming, because there will be food shortages. And you may not see a lot of food shortages in your city, but around the world, there's going to be food shortages, and even it's going to be difficult getting foods into some cities. Things are going to be delayed in this country here. That's just the way it is, okay? The food bank lines and things, you're going to see them getting very, very long again, especially coming up until the fall season, and especially around October 3rd, because of where Saturn is going to be moving into. All right. And so then things are going to just continue on until we get to around November the 15th. And then Saturn is going to just become stationary again. It's going to build up a whole lot of energy, and then it's going to begin to move forward. Okay. And so, as I told people today, as I posted in Telegram, I'm not a financial advisor or anything like that, but when you understand the heavens and how to read them, you can understand that if someone wants to invest in commodities and they haven't invested in commodities yet, in grain and food and oil, okay, and things like that, this might be a really good time, because everything is about to go up. Everything is about to go up, right? Okay. And so it's going to be seen in every country. It's going to be seen here. It's going to be seen in Russia. You're going to hear problems with them getting gas this fall and winter and stuff, not only just because of the supply that is kind of like been cut off from Europe and things that are happening there, but there's going to be some other major things happen with that facility. I don't even know the name of it, but I'm looking in the spirit right now, and I'm seeing that there's going to be some disruption. There's going to be disruption with that supply that goes through Europe, and some major things will be happening coming into the fall and winter. Russia's going to be affected by it, as well as other places in Europe. and the prices will go up, the prices of oil, the price of gas, and all of those things are going to just begin to just skyrocket. A lot of people are going to be very upset. A lot of people are going to be angry. They will be taken to the streets and everything. In this city also, as things began to change here, especially in this month, as we come to a very pivotal time, a very climactical time, if you will, to move into the second half of the year, according to the Gregorian calendar. And so, and the word of the Lord to you is, to keep moving forward. Even though Saturn is moving backwards, keep moving forward. Even though the things in the world system may seem to be falling apart and stuff, you keep moving forward, because some people are feeling, well, God, am I accomplishing anything? They're looking back over the last maybe 5 or 6 months, and it seems like, nothing is really working. But the word of the Lord that came through Prophetess Raquel tonight was, keep holding on, keep moving forward. That delay does not mean denied, okay? And so the word of the Lord to you, because you know what is being said, because the heavens are revealing them to you. I'm telling you what's going to happen. So you don't have to be lost. You don't have to be, wondering what's going on, because we're telling you what is going on, what is going to be happening. Okay. And so this is one of the advantages, as I was speaking last night with Dr. Bishop Andrea Williams, that we have a prophetic advantage to know ahead of time what's going to happen. And while I'm on this subject, let me just go a little bit further here as we see these things that are happening here. And as I said last night, that I was doing charts for various people and stuff, and just looking and seeing what is happening in this country here. We're looking at around the middle of the month of July that some major things most likely would be going on regarding Trump and stuff. And so because of a very angry star that's going to be right near his sun placement, of his birth, and it's going to create some more problems for him. I don't know if that's going to be in court or attempts at his life or what, but there's going to be some major things that's going to develop. I don't know how much was going to get to the forefront of the news, but that's what's going to be happening. All right. Now we see that with this Saturn retrograde and with what's going to be happening, which I can't really get into the details because I don't have a chart for this here. What's going to be happening with Saturn and with Neptune, I've told you most of it, as they continue here in Pisces. It's going to be affecting the whole world, and with some of the things that will be happening, causing disastrous problems or whatever. We're only telling you, and this is not to make anyone afraid. We're only telling you this because you are the people of the Most High God, and so you're supposed to know these things, right? He says that the Holy Ghost comes to show us things before they happen. Now, sometimes he was speaking in a word of knowledge. Sometimes he was speaking in a dream. He was speaking through a prophet that is a Nabi, like we saw a lot of manifestation of that last night at the Prophetic Advance as the sisters flow. I loved the way that Dr. Williams flows, the Nabi just bubbling, just gushing, right? And so, but sometimes, he's speaking through the Ra'ah, where we see that I see this is happening, right? And then other times he is speaking into the Jose. That's what it's called in Hebrew. That means one that have visions, but it also means a stargazer. And so however the prophetic comes, we want to be able to receive it. And so he's showing us these things here that's going to be affecting major countries around the world. And I'll go ahead to say, even as I'm speaking now and saying here, that war that is going on, because we see what is happening with Mars, and as it comes closer here over the next week or so, it is not only affecting things in this country, but it is affecting the war and the violence and all of the things that's happening there. And you're going to see some things happen between this summer and I would say possibly maybe around October 3rd or somewhere around there, when Saturn moves into this other moon house, right? That you're going to see some things happen with leadership in Israel, okay, where there will be an assassination or assassination attempt. Well, there's actually somebody's going to die. I'll just tell you this. Somebody's going to die. I'm not saying it's Netanyahu, unfortunately. But anyway, somebody is going to be a top person, could be a general, could be one of the leaders, but there's going to be a sudden removal, okay? And so we're moving up to that right now, okay?